to come on. If you come on to the live, just send me a message in the chat so I know who's here. I hope you've all had a good week, a different week, but a good week. What are some of the things that you've done this week? Maybe how you've been coping with being in lockdown again. I've been busy. I had to move my mother-in-law into a rest home on Wednesday. So that was, that was pretty big, really. And so that kept me busy the first 3 days of the week and even further on into the week. So what have you been doing while we've been locked down? I'm just going to try and fix my poncho. Everything's backwards in this camera, so it feels all weird. So is anybody there? Anybody? Doesn't look like it. I don't really know how to tell. And there is. There's 7 people watching. Okay, you're all being quiet. That's fine. Welcome aboard. Here we go. Here's Josiah. You didn't change the title of the description. I did, Joe. So on here it says, hey, Nicola and William, the Speckmans, David and Mouse and Micah and Sophia and Peyton. That's cool. Josiah, on my screen it says how we react just like Peter. Hi, Scott. Hey, Ethan. I'm glad you're here, Ethan. I was actually going to get you, Ethan, to come in and give me a hand, but I think I'll be okay. No, I won't. I've left my phone somewhere. Ethan, you do need to come in and help me. You set the on-screen overlay, but not the video title. Oof. I think it's too late then to do that, Josiah. Never mind. Oh, Ralph's watching too. That's great. I'm sorry, but I'm hoping, Ethan, can you just come in? And the chickens. The reason that I want my phone is because I know that some people just can't figure out how to do the to chat in the chat box. Anyway, so I was going to say they could message me, but I'll leave my phone somewhere. Anyway, doesn't matter. We'll just get on, and if Ethan comes, hopefully he'll come round to the other door and not come bowling in the front door here. And then he can find my phone and bring it to me. That would be amazing, Ethan. If you can't figure out how to use the chat, you can text me your answers and we'll see how that goes. So we're going to start with communion this morning. I don't know what you've got. Maybe you can put that in the chat. Let me know what it is that you're eating and drinking this morning. I have got a little bit of red wine and a little piece of bread. Morena Arahia, nice to see you. Hey, Gloria, good to see you. So what have you all got for your communion this morning? Another thing that I want you to start, if you have any prayer needs, can you start putting them in the chat? Just so that when we get to, when I pray after I've done the notices, I can hear Ethan's footsteps, so I know he's coming. When I pray after I've done the notices, then I've already got your prayer requests there. Let's start with a time of communion. This morning we come to the table in our homes in difficult times. I think it's important to remember. Thanks, son. You're amazing. Yeah. Okay, now I've got my phone, so I'm going to do this. Anyway, let me start again. We come to the table in our homes in difficult times, and I think it's important to remember that the gospel message that God became human in the person of Jesus Christ. Hey, Laura, they've got tea and toast. Jesus was born into difficult times, and he suffered the unimaginable in unimaginable ways, particularly on his journey towards the cross And as he died there, he felt incredible pain and sorrow and loss. So as we come to the table and ask God, where are you in these unusual days and difficult times, we can know that Jesus will say, I am. I am right here with you. So let's take a moment to thank him for that. Jesus, we thank you for going to the cross. We thank you that you chose to suffer, and you chose it for us. And this morning, Lord, as we come around the table with you, each of us in our homes, some alone, some unwell, some at peace, some afraid, some hurting and some happy. But we come to you, Jesus, and we thank you that you are with us in our suffering and in our joy. Thank you that this act of eating and drinking together is so much more special as we do it separately yet together. Amen. Oh, a text? No, that's a message, not a text. Hang on a minute. Okay, hang on a minute. I have to turn that off, or that's going to keep ding, ding, dinging. Mute. Okay, it wasn't a text, but I'm going to try and leave my texts open. Okay, phone will go to sleep. All right, so we're just going to do a few quick notices before we start. So we were meant to take up our special offering for our drain issue this week. We need to raise $15,000 to cover the costs of the removal of the asbestos drain and for the drains to be fixed and flushed and replaced. So I want to ask you, I've frozen. Oh, hang on a minute. Let me just... Oh, can you still hear me? Can someone message me if you can still hear me? Josiah, I don't know if you're there or if you can still a new session, open up a new session for to try and fix this. Otherwise, I'm going to remove that camera. Okay. Going to end the stream.